Hi, everybody. It's time for our third day of review. From topic one, we're looking at sections 6 and 7 from topic one. So we're going to be dividing today with mixed numbers and with whole numbers. And then we're going to look at a couple of word problems as well. And hopefully then this will have you all ready for the test tomorrow. So let's take a look here at some examples. First of all, I have 12 and 1/6 divided by 3. Now I want to remind you that when you see mixed numbers on the test tomorrow, they're going to look like this with the fraction bar at a kind of diagonally like this because, well, it's hard to create them with horizontal lines with the horizontal fraction bar on the computer. So notice the space here in between 12 and 1/6. That's so you know it's not 121/6. It's really a mixed number, 12 and 1/6. All right, so it would be good to rewrite this like this, 12 and 1/6 with a horizontal fraction bar. Now we're dividing by 3, which is the same thing as 3 over 1. Okay, so now what do I need to do here? Well, I need to change 12 and 1/6 into an improper fraction. So let's do that. 6 times 12, I'll help you out. That's 72. Plus 1, which is 73. We put that over the denominator, which is 6. So 73 over 6. And we're dividing by 3 over 1. Now, instead of dividing, I need to change it to multiplying, and I multiply by the reciprocal of this fraction right here, which is 1/3. Notice we never find the reciprocal of the first fraction. We leave it as is. We're multiplying by the reciprocal of the second one. So keep this one the same, change this to multiplying, and flip that next fraction. Now, can I do any simplifying? You might look at the 3 and 6 and be tempted to do some simplifying there, but be careful. They're both in the denominators, and we need one in the numerator, the other in the denominator in order to simplify. So I don't have anything that I'm able to simplify here, so I just multiply across. 73 times 1 is 73 over 6 times 3, which is 18. Now, this is my answer, but it's improper. I need to re-express it in proper form, which would be as a mixed number. To do that, fraction bars always mean divide, so I have to divide 73 by 18. So I've set it up here in as a long division problem. 18 will not fit into 7, but it will go into 73. And you might have to do some guessing in a situation like this. But I can tell you it goes in there 4 times. All right, 4 times 8 is 32. Carry the 3 here. 4 times 1 is 4. Add 3, which is 7. And we get 72. Subtract that from 73, we have a remainder of 1. And hopefully at this point you remember your remainder goes over your divisor to create the fractional part of this answer. So we have 1/18 here. 4 and 1/18. I'm going to rewrite it here and circle it because that's the answer to this problem. 12 and 1/6 divided by 3 is 4 and 1/18. All right, so let's look at another example. 3 and 1/2, see the space there, it's a mixed number, divided by 2 and 1/4. So I'm going to rewrite this. 3 and 1/2 divided by 2 and 1/4. Okay, now I have mixed numbers. They need to be changed into improper fractions. So let's go around the horn. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 is 7, and that goes over our denominator of 2. We're dividing. We haven't changed anything there yet. And then over here, 4 times 2 is 8. Add 1, that's 9. That goes over our denominator of 4. So we have 7/2 divided by 9/4. All right, so keep this the same, 7 over 2. change this from dividing to multiplying, and then flip this fraction to its reciprocal. Keep, change, flip. So we have 7 over 2 times 4/9. We're multiplying by the reciprocal of that second fraction. And now, can I do any simplifying? Well, what about the 2 and the 4? I can divide them both by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 4 divided by 2 is 2. All right, so 7 times 2 is 14 over 1 times 9, which is 9. All right, so far so good. Now this is improper, so to change it into proper form, we must divide these. 14 divided by 9. This is going to be a lot easier than that last one, isn't it? So 9 does go into 14 one time. 1 times 9 is 9. Subtract, we have a remainder of 5. Again, the remainder goes over the divisor, so it's 1 5/9. That's all crowded, so I'm going to rewrite this one also. 1 5/9. There's my answer. And I'm done. That's all we have to do with dividing. So I know it's an extra step having to change these into improper fractions. And sometimes students feel like, well, I did a bunch of work here, so I must be ready to go with my multiplying. No, you still have to change it into multiplication mode here. So we have 7/2 times 4/9, and then you're in business. Okay? All right, so let's take a look at a couple word problems. Ooh, speaking of, well, I can't see myself. Let's move myself over here. All right, we have a t-shirt shop here. Ever been to one of these before where they have all these designs on the wall and you can choose any t-shirt you want and tell them which design you want and then they just press the shirt for you right there? It's kind of fun. Anyway, 3/5 of the t-shirts in a t-shirt shop are blue. 3 out of every 5, that's like 60% of them. 5/8 of those t-shirts are on sale. Just the blue ones, right? 5/8 of the blue ones are on sale. And then 1/3 of the blue shirts that are on sale are a size medium. What fraction of the shop's t-shirts are blue t-shirts that are on sale and are size medium? So you want a medium shirt, you want it to be blue, and you're looking for one that's on sale. And why not, right? So every time you see the word of in math, it almost always means we're multiplying. All right, so we have of, we keep multiplying. So we have 3/5. Of means times. And then we have 5/8. Of means times. So we're multiplying there by 1/3. Okay. Now, technically, I've written these fractions backward because we're really trying to find out what 1/3 of the 5/8 of the 3/5 is. So I should have them written in the other direction. But once I saw the ofs, I knew I was just going to have to multiply all these fractions together anyway. So if you want to, you can just go ahead and start by multiplying these together. We'll just do these first because it's the first two that are listed here. And I can do some simplifying. I see the 5s here actually cancel out. So I have 3 times 1, which is 3, over 1 times 8, which is 8. So 3/5 times 5/8 is 3/8. Okay? Now that I have that part done, I can multiply by 1/3. Okay? And again, I can do some simplifying here. In fact, these 3's cancel out. 1 here, 1 here. And so now I have 1 times 1 is 1 over 8 times 1, which is 8. So 1/8 is my answer. But what was being asked? What fraction of the shop's t-shirts are blue t-shirts that are on sale and are size medium? Well, 1/8 of the t-shirts. Are on sale, they're blue, and they're medium. So 1/8 of the t-shirts is the correct answer for this problem. Okay, and again, I know I did write these backwards because really we should have been finding what is 1/3 of the blue. or 1/3 of the 5/8. And then that 5/8 is of that 3/5. But you know what? You're still multiplying the same three fractions together, even though they're written in the reverse order. Very quickly, I just want to show you one more thing here that I could have done in this problem. I could have done all of my simplifying right away, like 5 and 5 cancel out, 3 and 3 cancel out. And then I could just go 1 times 1 times 1 is 1 over 1 times 8 times 1, which is 8. And I get the same answer, 1/8 of the t-shirts. Okay? If that makes sense to you, awesome. You can do that when you have more than two fractions. If it doesn't make sense to you, well, fine, just do this over here, what I did the first time, okay? All right, one more word problem for you, and then we'll be done here. Ben is organizing a 36-mile bicycle race. All right? Ooh, and it's off-roading too. That looks kind of fun. If he wants to place a water station every 4.5 miles, how many water stations will he need? This is pretty common in races, especially when you're running, where they'll set up water stations um, because people get pretty thirsty and sometimes they need to take a break and go get themselves a drink. Okay, so he's doing that in this bicycle race. He's setting up some water stations. Move myself there. Um, so if there's a water station every 4.5 miles, how many of these will fit into 36 miles? It sounds like a division problem. 36 divided by 4.5. Okay, so first of all, we need to rewrite these as improper fractions. 36, well, that's just 36 over 1 divided by, well, that looks like plus, divided by, go around the horn here. 2 times 4 is 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. Put that over 2. All right. It still is a division problem. All I did was rewrite these both as improper fractions. So my next step now is to keep, change, and flip. So I have 36 over 1 times 2/9. We multiply by the reciprocal of that second fraction. Now it's written as a multiplication problem, so look to see, can you do any simplifying? Yes, the 9 and the 36 go well together. In fact, 9 divided by 9 is 1. 36 divided by 9 is 4. Okay? And that's it. 4 times 2 is 8 over 1 times 1, which is 1. So our answer is 8. 8 what? What's our label? Well, let's look to the last sentence. How many water stations will he need? Well, he needs 8 water stations. There we go, 8 water stations. I've labeled my answer. There it is. That is the correct answer for this problem. 8 water stations. That's it, everybody. Good luck on the test tomorrow. You do have an assignment today. And again, if you need to watch this video again, watch it as many times as you wish. Because you want to make sure you understand how to do all these problems. That's it. See you later.